In the summer of 2018, I was traveling in Tokyo, and when I was leaving Tokyo and I was lining up at the gate, it dawned on me that one day I'm gonna leave Tokyo and it will be the last time I ever see Tokyo in my lifetime. And it might have even been that time in 2018, I don't know. And it dawned on me that we never know when we are saying goodbye for the last time. I don't know why it hit me so hard when I was in Tokyo that year, but later that year, an old classmate of mine overdosed on drugs and he died. And then it hit me that the last time I ever saw him was almost 10 years ago, and I had no idea that would be the very last time. And 2 months ago, another classmate of mine passed away from COVID-19. And the very last time I saw him was actually back in 7th grade. We were making fun of a joke that our teacher had said. Our teacher had said something about we would kick ourselves if we didn't know something. He had asked us a question. Nobody could answer him, and he said, "Before I give you the answer, you're going to kick yourself." And so I asked my classmate if he would get up and kick himself, and he did. He used his right leg to kick his left leg, and we both laughed. And that was one of the last times I ever saw him. I mean, I talked to him online a few times after that. Right now, this is my last week in Wallace, Idaho. And once again, I'm getting this very solemn feeling that it might be the last time in a long time that I come here. There are other places that I want to travel to. And but my experience with my classmate earlier, 2 months ago, really showed me that you never know when goodbye is actually goodbye. I still cannot figure out why I got that feeling when I was in Tokyo. I mean, I love Tokyo, but there are other places that I like to travel to. Just a really sad feeling overall. I wasn't sad or anything about going home, or I wasn't worried about anything back home. I just, I don't know. Now, this whole quarantine experience has also been something like that, right? We never know when that quarantine's going to come to an end. I mean, there are certainly lots of positives to that, but I think there are things I'm going to miss. I'm going to especially going to miss being able to sleep on my own timetable, right? I sleep very well, by the way. I just don't sleep very well on the 24-hour schedule. I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss being able to do intermittent fasting as much as I can right now, because it doesn't interact very well when I have to drive. That's the main one. I mean, it helps with my social anxiety problems, but if I have to drive, intermittent fasting for 48 hours might not be such a good idea anymore. I'm going to miss doing that. Certainly, it goes the other way around too, right? When we first went into quarantine a year ago, there were things that I did just the day before that I never realized I was saying goodbye to for a very long time, right? Now 2.5 years ago, I had met a girl while playing chess at a tournament through one of my opponents, and I got a very sad feeling for a good 1.5 years or so, because I thought for sure I was saying goodbye to my life as a single guy. And I gave that concept a little bit of a nickname. I called it my single life grand finale, because at the time we had just concluded the Cassini mission, and we called it the grand finale when Cassini had dived into Saturn. And I was in a mess. You may have been watching my YouTube videos at the time. I gained a lot of weight. I got very depressed. I was dirty all the time. I wasn't taking good care of hygiene. I developed major binge eating problems. And I'm a sucker for getting depressed over goodbyes. Big time. But at the time that I was worrying about my single life coming to an end, it was actually the last time I ever saw the girl that I didn't notice, right? Because we went into lockdown, and I haven't seen her in person since we went into lockdown, obviously, because she lives with her elderly family members. And we discovered how much we love being single, both of us. We both have lots of things to do before thinking about getting married. And then, during the lockdown, I went out and met another girl, and I got big decisions to make this coming year. And now I've come to realize one of these things has to go goodbye at some point, right? Whether it be my single life or my relationship with the girl. And I'm not so depressed this time around because I've already experienced it, and I've already got 6 months added to my mission anyway. I call it my single life extended mission now, and it feels like I've gotten 6 months for free, and if that's all I get, I'm very pleased with that, so that's good. But the takeaway is that every time you say goodbye, it really could be goodbye, right? Thanks for watching.